My name is Lorna Joyce. I am a flight attendant by profession. I am a farmer. I picked it up in 2018 and I've loved it through the ups and downs. With farming, you can't do a certain crop for a long time, you have to crop rotate. So my husband and I decided, hey, let's do cabbages. A friend was doing cabbages as well, and he said this was good time. Maybe schools would be open, maybe institutions, and things would just pick up. Due to Corona, market in Europe was also going down. So we decided, let's do cabbages. I'm sure we could feed Kenyans with the cabbages, as opposed to not knowing how the market is faring in Europe. And we did, and we don't do farming for fun. Ours is purely agribusiness. And we did 60,000 heads of cabbages on a 4.2 piece of acre. And everything was flourishing, and my cabbages were looking good, and lockdown was there, so I was seeing my cabbages via videos and photos. My husband is the one who's at the farm, so I'm in Nairobi. Lockdown is lifted, rush down to Kiawara, Nyeri. I'm seeing now plants are ready, we need to start harvesting. My neighbor just got his farm harvested, the cabbages harvested at 25 shillings. I'm like, we are making a lot of money. This is our moment. In fact, after we are done with this, we're going to do again another round of cabbages. Man, September 22nd, I remember that's the day he told me, oh, our neighbor, they are now coming to buy at his farm at 9 shillings. There is no way then someone will come to the farm and buy a cabbage from me at 9 shillings. I sat down, I did the logistics. How much is it to hire a lorry? How much would it be to sell a cabbage? Where would I sell it? In fact, I walked all the way around here in Imara, in South B, Pipeline, everywhere. I went collecting Mama Mboga's and Baba Mboga's numbers, telling them I have cabbages, I'm a farmer, they are buying at the farm at 9 shillings, can I come sell it to you at 30? Because I know once you get your cabbages at Marigiti or Mudhurwa or wherever it is, they are selling it to you at 40. I'll bring it to you, Kibanda. And I remember I went on social media. I normally don't shout my problems on social media. Told, don't shout, because there are those who enjoy seeing you in pain. But at this point, I was at a point where I just needed the help. So I went online, I asked, hi guys, I have 60,000 cabbages. If you've seen that poster, it's everywhere. I need help, I need buyers, I need places to take my cabbages. If anyone knows of anyone who would be interested in that, please let me know. And it got to a point, it trended, people came to my DMs, people gave me contacts, and the same buyers who buy were saying 9 shillings. If I come to your farm to take it, I'll buy it at 9 shillings. At 7, I got an offer of 5 shillings. Someone told me, oh, ndanunua na 5 bob, if you already tell me. I'm like, no. This can't be it. Let me do it myself. By good luck, someone had my cry. His name is Mr. Noah. He runs a company, a group, a Facebook page called Farmers. So they got a track via Facebook for community development and helping farmers. And he gave me the track, and I went to the farm, and for the first time I came with 1,000 pieces to Nairobi. And I shouted again, I'm coming with 1,000 pieces. Guys, please show me where to take, help me, connect me. And none of the leads were becoming fruitful. I hired out Mkokoteni. We did rounds. We decided to sell their 1,000 pieces. Now the bad thing with cabbages, once it stays in a store, every other day, in a depreciating value, price pay itashuka. So if you're to sell it on day 1 at 40 shillings, the next day you have to get it to 30. And the other day, so if you can sell all of it at once, the better for you. And we did. We sold, and we sold, and day 2 we did again, and day 3 the same, until day 4 my friends started saying, no, you're doing the most, you're struggling, you're stressing, how can we come in and help you? A friend asked if she could send 1,000 bob, how many cabbages would that cater for? And I said, at least 33 cabbages. She sent me 1,000 shillings, said, Lorna, just go and donate the cabbages to people who need it. And I did on that 4th day. In fact, whatever little I had remained in the cart, I just took it to people. And I said, Chukweni, they've been bought for you. And people couldn't understand, what do you mean tumepewa cabbage? I'm like, yes, Chukweni. Someone has bought it specifically just for you. And they picked up the cabbages and were like, this is so heavy. Bless you, asanti na urudi tena. If you walk around in Pipeline, utasikia Mama Mboga. That's literally my name. If you go to Mukuru, hey, Mama Mboga, we'll let you cabbage tena. So a friend also chipped in another 600. And I thought, if my friends could support me like this, then I'm sure there's Kenyans out there, there's well-wishers, there's donors, there's institutions that will buy cabbages for people who are in need. And Kenyans had my cry, and they sent me 30,000 shillings for the first time. And on Sunday, I brought to Nairobi 1,000 pieces. I identified the children's home that I needed to take. We went to Happy Life in TRM. We went to Rehoboth in Mwiki. And on that morning, as I was planning to take my cabbages to this children's home, I talked to the mom who takes care of Rehoboth, and she said, your cabbages would mean everything to us. Yesterday night, we slept hungry. I was about to have breakfast. I think this story gets me all the time. I was about to have breakfast, I couldn't, because I can't imagine I have a full shamba of cabbages and someone yesterday slept hungry. I woke up, I called the driver who was coming to pick up the cabbages. We just left. We went to Parklands. There's a very nice guy over there called Mr. Praveen. He also organizes families from different places, Kibera, Dandora, Kariobangi, Mukuru, all of them just come, pick up cabbages and take them to these areas. I took some to South Sea. There's a temple there. They feed street kids every Sunday. So on that Saturday, I took 200 cabbages to them. They cooked on Sunday and they took 1,000 meals of hot meals to kids in Isili and Pangani. And I think that is now the joy, the satisfaction that I get every time I know someone out there has bought a cabbage to support someone who would otherwise go hungry. So I made the poster. Someone just said, I'll make a poster for you. I was coming with posts. I'm writing my own stuff. Please guys donate 30 shillings to 07, you know. And someone said, I'll do you the favor. I'll make a poster for you. And a poster was made, and that's what is circulating in social media right now. I have done 5,200 cabbages to different places. I've gone to, the latest place was Carton City. Right here, there's a slum right behind us in at the river, right on the road. And there are about 300 or so families. And we took cabbages there, and these people were so grateful. I think that's a joy for me. It's just seeing someone get my produce, which I grew with love, which I made sure I got the best out of whatever I was growing, and it's going to someone who literally needs it. I think those people appreciate that more than just someone who comes to buy to go and sell it to someone else. Because then they'll come and pick, oh, this is huge, this is huge, this is... These ones, if you give them the smallest of it or the biggest of it, they'll be like, thank you. I was stressed. I was in so much pressure. But once I saw the joy from someone accepting a cabbage from me, my heart just, I came down. Nikatulia, roho ikatulia. And I've seen a different way for me. It's no longer now about farming for profit. If I could do that, well and good. But now for me, it's just helping that small person, whoever it is who would need my help, be it in learning how to farm, be it in knowing logistics, how things go, how to take a produce from point A to point B. I keep saying on Twitter, I'm going to come and write a thread on how to go and sell your cabbages or whatever produce it is from your farm to the market. And through it all, I've learned logistics is everything. So my vision, or where I want to be, is I have this big idea. I don't know if it's a thing. There's surplus of food. There's surplus of food. Like my cabbages, it's not that they didn't have market. It was too much in the market. And for me to get a little amount that didn't make sense, I decided to offer it out to people. So that is what I'm trying to look at. Seeing how I can get more produce that has been farmed or is in surplus for whatever time it is. If it's onions, tomatoes, I've seen people throwing tomatoes on the roadside because they can't get market for it. So for me, I'm trying to look at how I can bridge that gap, where I'll take the food that is about to be wasted at people's farms and take it to the person who needs it most. I just need support from Kenyans. If there's any well-wisher, if there's donors out there who are seeing what I'm trying to do, they can come on board. If it's helping me with logistics, I would need a truck, I would need fuel, I would need money to go buy cabbages off farmers who would otherwise throw it or let it rot in their farm. I would need volunteers who are willing to come and just help me go and donate all this surplus food, because at this point I have farmers in my messages asking me, once you're done, are you going to now stop? Hata sisi tunaumia kuja utununulia cabbage. I'm trying to just figure out a way where food is no longer going to waste. If I could get a warehouse to put all this food that I'm bringing from different farms and just donate it to people. If I could get tracts of land where I could farm and take these street kids who are being fed by those cabbages, if I could take these children in those children's homes and take them and give them a way to sustain themselves, teach them how to farm, give them a shelter, give them work, pay them, show them that despite whatever challenges you're facing, there's a way out of it. I don't despair. And that hope has come from every person I've donated to. Everyone who's taken my cabbage, no matter how small it is, they've appreciated what they have at that moment. And I am so full of love and happiness and peace. And I hope that this, for me, is a step to move forward to something even greater, to something big, to just helping. I have come from a background where I didn't have. Someone told me, we don't give because we have a lot to give. We give because we've known what it means to not have. We've felt that pain of not having. So me coming from that background, me not having, me understanding the pain, this is why I'm doing this. Yeah, this is why I'm doing it.